Is the Wolverine back?
And we got some Black Widow haters.
Yeah, let's talk about that and more.
Movie minds.
Movie minds. Guys, this is it.
This is it.
We're Movie Minds, where we keep you up to date with all the movie news, reviews, and some shows.
And guys, follow us on all our social media platforms, guys. We're talking Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all those great social platforms. But most importantly, follow us here on YouTube. Please press the subscribe button, the little bell, and press the like button for us if you don't mind. We'd really do appreciate it, guys, so you guys could get informed of all our future content.
Yeah, guys. All right, before we go into it, we're going to just go ahead and honor the legendary Richard Donner.
The legend.
Yes, unfortunately, he passed away a few days ago. It's sad to see this legendary director pass.
Yeah, Richard Donner brought you movies like Superman. The first one had his hand in Superman 2 as well, The Goonies, and all the Lethal Weapon movies, and a lot of the movies that are really near and dear to people like me and my age. He basically developed a lot of the movies that I just loved, and I'm really sad to hear of his passing. He did live to 91, so I think that's a great full life.
Yeah, it's definitely a full life.
Yeah,
right.
So he will be missed.
Yeah, we wanted to just pay respects, and with that, we'll go into our hot top today.
That's right.
All right, guys. So Hugh Jackman has fans riled up thanks to his Instagram story featuring some fan art from Boss Logic, which is an amazing artist. Go follow him. Of his Wolverine claws and a friendly looking picture with the head of Marvel Studios himself, Kevin Feige.
Yep.
What does this all mean to you, Ant? Does it mean he's coming back to the MCU, or do you think that this is just kind of a crazy random act of fandom?
To answer that question, it's definitely a yes. I think he's coming back. And the reason why he's coming back, a lot of his interviews that he's had in the past, he's always expressed his love for the MCU and being able to work and be in the movies alongside with your Iron Man, Thors, and just basically working with Kevin Feige is the sense that I got from a lot of the interviews and articles that they've quoted him saying. Now, the reason why he left or hung up his claws per se is because I don't think he saw a future with Fox. And I'm sure he probably already heard the buzzes about it being sold because it was around that time. I really think that he already knew that he was going to quit being Wolverine if Fox would continue with having the rights to those characters. But if it had ever come in the hands of Disney or Kevin Feige, he would definitely be open into playing Logan once again. And guys, I don't know, but I'm pretty good at foretelling sometimes the future stuff, and I want to say right now, I'm bet money that he will be in an MCU movie in the future.
Well, I don't know if I would bet money on that because that's one angle for sure. Of course, why is he posting this on Instagram?
Nah, man.
But Richard Donner was the person who gave Hugh Jackman his first go around at a Hollywood star, and also Kevin Feige has a lot of his career to thank Richard Donner for. And so I think that if you look at the timing of the post and when it was announced that Richard Donner passed away, you see that maybe Hugh Jackman is just a close friend and knew about the story, and he didn't want to break it himself because he wanted to pay respects to whatever other outlets were going to do it.
Yeah,
his family, of course. But he was just paying respects for it, and that's probably most likely option as to why he did it. But I'm down for what you said, man. I'm absolutely 1,000% down. I agree. Maybe Hugh Jackman lacked the foresight of knowing that the MCU was going to just break through as how big as it is now, like having multiple $1 billion movies and just being this fan favorite, and a lot of people are wanting him back. So let's talk about it. What if that does happen? How would you do it? If you were Kevin Feige himself, how would you bring back Wolverine?
if you go back to the comics or you go back to the cartoons, which we're very, very more familiar with, at least I am, the X-Men cartoons, along with obviously the Spider-Man cartoon, because they were made by the same writer, the same cartoonist, everybody. Remember, dude, Logan was the age that Hugh Jackman is right now when he was joining everybody else. You know, when he was joining freaking Peter Parker, when he was doing all that. So it would be
for sure.
Exactly, dude. So all that has to happen, whether they go multiverse with it, where they go multiverse with it, or just simply in the same world of him just existing. To some degree. And I think it would work. I think it's a big disservice if we get anybody else to play Wolverine right now, to be honest. I just can't see anybody playing him, not yet at least. Hugh Jackman is still within his time to be able to be Logan, especially because like what I said, it was in that same time. I mean, he still had that Logan look. He still had some gray hairs. I think he could do it, dude. And I think those are some of the ways that they can approach about bringing him back.
I mean, he's not in the same shape that he was before, but that doesn't matter. You could still have a Logan in like a X-Men suit type of style, you know, and not really just reveal his physical shape itself. So I'm totally down for that. I think that the multiverse aspect of it was the most likely one if this would ever happen. Having a Logan it just kind of making canon all of those great, amazing X-Men films, bringing them back to the multiverse, and that's what they're doing with Peter Parker and all these other versions of Spider-Man. Why not do that with the X-Men? It just makes sense. It's awesome. They already kind of did it in WandaVision, where they bring a brand new, like this random full character, but you know that's the speedster, that's Quicksilver. So I know that's what they were doing, but that guy's gonna come back. Watch, the multiverse is coming back, and it would be just an amazing nod to all the fans. So I would love this.
Look, he's 52 years old, dude. He's still a young dude.
You don't have to train him.
52 years old.
I forgive your flab. I forgive it. I don't care.
Exactly.
I just want the story.
I just want him back. Yes. I just want him back because at least one more time. At least one more time. Maybe kill him. Whatever it is, but just have him back. Yeah. And then absolutely, because of everything that's happened in the MCU so far, we need the X-Men. We need these X-Men. Yeah. And then eventually we'll make solo movies with X-Men. Yeah. Again, directed by Kevin Feige, not directed, but actual, him, doing moving all the pieces that need to be moved to make that happen. But anyway, I'm super stoked about this. I hope this happens, dude.
Yeah, me too, dude. All right, guys, let's go on to worthy mentions.
Worthy mentions, guys. There's a lot of drama going on this week. I'm like, whoa. Man. Whoa. Anyway, Blade star Stephen Dorff blasts Marvel films, embarrassed for Black Widow star Scarlett Johansson. He's embarrassed for Scarlett Johansson. What do you think about the comments and the things that he said about them?
He does a short interview and he mentions how embarrassed he is about everyone being a part of big comic book movies and stuff. And he just starts kind of crapping on people like that. Yeah. And it was, I don't understand why he's doing it, because I just think he's a hypocrite. He was in Blade. He was the villain of a superhero film. That's why I even care about this fool, because I really like that role that he was in. Shut up, bro. Sit down. Let Scarlett Johansson make her millions. You hate her.
The second time Oscar nominated Scarlett Johansson, you don't have to feel bad for her. I'm sure she's gonna be okay. This guy is just, honestly, Stephen Dorff, if you're listening to me, if you ever watch this, you're an idiot for saying such stupidity. Look, don't I would be better if you would just say, hey, you know what? That's just not my bag. That's not my cup of tea. I'm just not into those things. But for him to say that he's going to hold out for that new director and he's going to look for them so that he can be the actor in their film of something of more quality, that sounds so stupid and so arrogant and so just completely moronic. I can't believe you would say that. I can't believe that you would even make yourself look like you would be better than these films. Look, Black Widow is said to not be very good from what I hear, but that doesn't matter. These films, Kevin Feige, all these films have the track record of being done well, and you're going to criticize them. You're an idiot for saying that. Go back to wherever. And you know what, man? I'm pretty sure that you probably won't work again because of you're saying some really stupid things like that. And if that's the case, then I feel sorry for you, man. But anyway, that is what it is. Guys, in other news, we have another guy that is just, wow, man. Everything is going on in Hollywood right now. James Franco agrees to pay $2.2 million to settle a sexual misconduct and fraud lawsuits. Some time ago, James Franco got hit with a lawsuit from some of the students that took his acting classes, and they allegedly said that he was telling them that they would have to perform sexual activities with them of some sort. And so one of them went to the press and went to the courts and is suing him now. And so now he's settling. What do you think?
Yeah, well, you know, the headline is very, of course, it sounds fishy as hell. And yeah, poor James Franco, because, I mean, I don't know if that was necessarily what happened, because if you look at it, he was actually teaching a sex scene masterclass. What do you think is going to happen in that masterclass? If you're an actor and you're actually diving into it, I think you're going to have to kind of act like you're having sex, is what I'm understanding. And so I can't say I'm on his side either, because from what I hear around there's a lot of people saying that he is kind of shady and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, he's settling, and that kind of question makes me question the people that are actually allegedly saying that he's doing something wrong. Because if there was something like that and in sexual nature, I think I mean, this is just me, I'm not bashing on them, I would actually want him to come to justice. Like, I wouldn't settle. I would be like, no, you're going to court and we're going to fight this out because you deserve jail time. So that was just me. But hey, I don't know. Everyone's innocent till proven guilty. So, and he was not proven guilty. That's just me.
Yeah, well, he's playing out of court. A lot of people looked at as shady. Also, his best friend, Seth Rogen, also said that he doesn't hang out with him, so he must know something about him. And there's been a plenty of people coming out in the past also accusing him of certain things. Yeah. So I'm sure there's something going on if I were to have to bet. But hey, you're right. You know, you're innocent until proven guilty, and we'll see what happens. The fact that he paid $2.2 million kind of places a little bit of guilt there for him, or, you know, just blame. Anyway, last worthy mention, we just got word that the Book of Boba Fett, that Robert Rodriguez is obviously directing it, coming back. Yeah. But he also mentioned that Favreau, Filoni, and Bryce Dallas Howard is confirmed to direct some episodes. Yeah. So what do you think, man?
So it's becoming more and more real. This show is going to be a big success. I could see it now. It's Boba Fett. Dude. Yeah. It's Boba Fett. It's like there's like so many fans out there,
and they're going before Star Wars, right? Before all the first one.
Yes, it is before the new Mandalorian season. Yeah. It's its own thing. These directors did amazing in their other episodes, especially in season 2. Yeah, my gosh, they just blew it out of the park. I cannot wait, man.
I'm excited to hear and to see the Boba Fett, because I love that character, first of all, in Star Wars, and the fact that we're gonna get somewhat of a same story but with Boba Fett. So I mean, I hope you guys understand this, that we're getting another Mandalorian basically show. Yep. But it's not Mandalorian, it's Boba Fett. Yep. And honestly, a lot of people thought that the Mandalorian was going to be about Boba Fett. And so when we're actually going to get the show that a lot of people thought that we were going to get. So I'm super excited.
I just want to say Bad Batch, the animated series that's out right now on Disney Plus, they're revealing some information from Boba Fett that I don't want to say it right now, but there is some information that really thickens his existence in the universe, and I really do hope that they dive into that.
That's cool, man. Wow, I got to check it out. I haven't checked out that show yet.
It's not super amazing, life-changing,
but it connects it.
But it's very, very, it does thicken the plot.
That's awesome. And those are your worthy mentions, guys.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's go on to streaming
and chilling.
All right, so I'll go first. Right. I want to talk about This Is Pop on Netflix. It's a docuseries that talks about pop music. Yes, pop music. This is all about our favorite, at least from my
You're
time.
tearing up my heart
Yes,
with.
like there's so many, like when you were growing up in the 90s,
Bye.
you know all about the NSYNCs and the Backstreet Boys, but the background of where they came from is amazing.
I gotta check this out.
It's so good. The origin story is amazing. Like the producers that produce these amazing hits, pop hits, are from one place, one country, and it's amazing. But that's not it. They have other episodes where they talk about T-Pain and using auto-tune.
Okay.
And
awesome.
like just how like,
so it's a season kind of a different show.
Docuseries.
Gotcha.
Yes. So T-Pain comes out. He talks about how like he got so much crap about auto-tune, and now everyone, including Kanye and everyone else, uses auto-tune. So that story is amazing. And then there's other stories about producers from Sweden that are incredible. Like their stories about how they got where they're at was just like really inspiring. Really, to be
Do we have stars that come out?
A bunch of producers. I mean, Boyz II Men. There's one about Boyz II Men and how they actually started
They were the biggest thing before NSYNC and all that.
Yes, they talk about how NSYNC and all these other guys used Boyz II Men's formula to become what they are now.
Yeah, because Boyz II Men was huge back in the brand. They were in the Brandy Boyz II Men days.
Yeah, and then they also talk about music festivals and all the story, the history. That episode was amazing too, guys. This is such a great.
I gotta watch it.
Docuseries for music lovers. If you even like pop music and you don't know anything, you don't play an instrument or sing, this is a great storytelling docuseries. Totally watch it.
I will definitely watch it. And it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Awesome, guys. All right, man. I'm definitely watching that. Okay, guys, for my streaming and chilling is the new movie that just came out this last Thursday, or Friday, I should say, on HBO Max called Let Him Go, starring Kevin Costner and Diane Lane with a few other people that you may or may not know in this film. It's following the loss of their son. A retired sheriff and his wife leave their Montana ranch to rescue their young grandson from the clutches of a dangerous family living off the grid in the Dakotas, North Dakota, South Dakotas. And so, guys, I saw this movie. I'm not going to tell you that it's amazing or anything, but I love Kevin Costner. Like he's one of my favorite actors of all time. I just love his serenity in films, and that's what he gives you in this. He really gives you a sense of how his acting, but also just being able to be the calm one. And in this film, they take you through a ride in sorts, because Diane Lane is his wife, and they're going out there to look for their grandson. That their son actually he died, like what I was saying, and the wife actually marries someone else, and the person that she marries beats her and the son. And so you get to see a little bit of that, and it really resonates in you. And like, wow, you see that. And what would you do if you were a grandparent, or if that were to happen to you? There is a lot of slow parts in this movie, guys. I'm not going to say it's like the greatest movie or anything like that, but it was entertaining to watch. I did see it through to the end. There was a couple of things that aggravated me about the story, but I think you guys will enjoy why they're doing it. And I think a lot of people can resonate with that situation just in our everyday lives, just to see, or we know someone that went through it. So I do recommend it. It's not the greatest movie either, don't get me wrong, but it is good enough to just sit down whenever you guys have time and check it out. It's called Let Him Go, starring Kevin Costner, Diane Lane, on HBO Max. Guys, check it out.
That's our show.
There it is, guys.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Please subscribe, guys. We really appreciate it. Let us know what's going on. And as always, and like always, stay
movie-minded.